happy Saturday. If you're just coming on in, definitely go ahead and find that chat and let us know where you're zooming in from. What city and state are you in? Are you in the business? And what's your dream vacation? Or maybe your favorite destination that you've already been to. I see in the chat we have Hawaii. I think I said it right that time. Will always be a favorite. I have not been there, but it is absolutely on my list. Bahamas is one of the favorite destinations, and this individual's been there the most. I see it. I've only been to Bimini, but let me tell you, I just loved the water over there. I'm on a hunt. I'm on a personal hunt to find the most beautiful beach in the world. That's my mission. So I am destined and determined to do it. But we're going to go ahead and get kicked off. It's 2 minutes after the hour. We definitely want to respect your time today with this information. But welcome, welcome, welcome to Travelpreneurs in the Making. If you don't know, I am Lanisha Marie, aka the Fly Coach. That stands for Fulfilling Living Year Round. It's my goal to help other individuals thrive in every area of life. It's an intentional lifestyle. And so, how did I get here? It's been quite the journey, but it started off when I decided to face my fears of flying and I became a flight attendant. That's right. And that's when I was bit by the travel bug. Fast forward 10 years later, here I am, and I absolutely enjoy what I do, not only as a coach, but also having the opportunity to take my clients with me around the globe. We're taking our goals around the globe. And so I just am so excited about this opportunity when it was presented to me and how I was able to leverage it in so many other ways. Yes, for my personal travels, but also in business and life, and just bring additional income into my household. So I found out it made dollars. So it just made sense. So let's go ahead and get this kicked off. So we just want to do a quick room check. Who is this perfect for? As I read these few sentences, if they apply to you, go ahead and put in the chat me. I just want to make sure that we're talking to the right people. So who is this information perfect for? If you have a passion for travel and adventure, like I told you, travel is my love language, then you're in the right place, okay? If you are intrigued by the idea of turning your love for travel into a profitable business, we're going to talk about that. If you want to learn actionable steps to start and grow a travel related business, or maybe you have the desire um, for the flexibility and joy of being an entrepreneur, because we know what the saying is: if you don't control your schedule, then you don't control your life. And if you are interested in adding a travel related feature or service in your existing business, then you're in the right room. So, again, in the chat, if I read any of those statements and you said, oh my gosh, that is me, that resonated with me, go ahead and put that in the chat so that we can make sure that we're talking to the right individuals. And so you may be asking yourself, well, why travel and why now? Really quickly, let me tell you this: travel is the number one search topic on the internet, the number one search topic between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. And what are most individuals doing during that time? The answer is working. And why do I know that? I didn't tell this in my intro, but I'm a corporate HR professional. That's my professional background. So I know what it's like seeing those PTO requests coming in. So individuals are at work and they are trying to figure out how can I get off of work? Okay, where can I spend when I'm not at work? They're planning those birthday trips, those personal trips, any type of the trips to get out of the workplace, because I was one of those too. Okay. Travel is also an $8 trillion industry, and it is expected to grow to be 15 trillion within the next 10 years. This industry is growing, growing, growing. Even during the pandemic, travel may go up, travel may go down, but travel absolutely never goes away, ever, ever. And I tell individuals, there's been so much growth in our partnership since the inception of the partnership, that over the course of about 7 years, it took the company to make $3 billion. That's what the B, $3 billion in travel sales. But in this last year alone, 2024, we are expected to, and on pace to hit $1 billion in 1 year. So if that doesn't tell you about growth and where travel is going and growing, I don't know what will. And then lastly, why travel and why now? If you go on your social media, and we'll get into this a little bit later, but Individuals love to travel, they love to talk about travel. But the two main reasons why individuals often don't is because either they don't have time or they don't have the financial resources. So we want to be able to show you how to create the time, personal, and financial freedom in order to do the things you love with the people that you love. We want to show you how. And if you don't know what personal time and financial freedom is, let me just explain it really quickly. So, personal freedom means that you can do what you want. Time freedom means that you can do it when you want it. And financial freedom means that when it comes time to do that thing, you don't have to ask yourself, should I do this or that? You can do this and that, and you can do some more, but we're being responsible. So, and lastly, we are in the memory making business for families and our clients. When we go ahead and we offer vacations of a lifetime, vacations that people have dreamed of taking their families on, or just going back, because in the chat we saw Hawaii is a destination that's always going to be a favorite. Bahamas is always going to be a favorite. No matter how many times you go, you can make memories with the people that you love. And so that's why travel, and definitely why now. I'm going to move myself out of the way for just a few moments, and I want to bring up someone very special. If you don't know her, I want you to get to know her. Why? This is my coach. She is my mentor. She hails out of that Sunshine State, Arizona. She is a 30 plus year entrepreneur, the owner of the Be Well Travel and Lifestyle magazine. She is a she is the master connector, and she is the master at curating retreats. Not only that, she's learned how to leverage travel in her business for over 7 years. So when I say she knows everything about what we're talking about today, she knows absolutely everything that we're talking about. So, Miss Carmen, are you out there? Come on up to the front, introduce yourself to the individuals, tell people why you said yes to this opportunity.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Coach Lanisha Marie. You did a fantastic, fantastic job just helping us to think about the power of travel. And our product is travel, guys. It's something that you don't need to store in your garage. You don't need to carry it around in the trunk of your car. It is travel. People are doing it anyway. And they are absolutely doing it because they understand that if it's something that a lot of people love doing, that's the kind of thing that you definitely want to make your business. Lanisha, are you able to control the slide for me, please? So let's talk about it a little bit. The diverse opportunities are available in the travel industry. What is your thing? What is it that you want to do? Do you want to specialize in weddings? Are you really family focused? Disney may be your thing. I am a anything Caribbean girl. Like I love the Bahamas, Jamaica. That's my thing. I've loved gathering women entrepreneurs in spaces like that so that we can retreat, we can collaborate, we can network. Like that's my thing. You may be a person that loves the nature, wellness travel, hiking, whatever it is, travel is a huge, huge industry. So you only need to know a small part of it to have a very profitable business and how to identify your niche and your target audience. We have resources and tools to help you to be able to identify what is it about travel that you want to focus on. You have simple and effective strategies to monetize your travel experiences. So many people in my network are headed or already in retirement. And if you survey us, what is it that we want to do more of now that our children are grown and gone? This is our time to kind of reinvent ourselves and prioritize ourselves. One of the first things that you're going to hear is travel. So that is a fantastic opportunity for you to consider making it your business. You're going to get tips on creating compelling content and leveraging social media for your growth. It is a new day. This is no longer brick and mortar travel, guys. People are earning very lucrative income from the comfort of their home and the convenience of their phone. You'll get practical steps to set up and manage your own travel business with ease. So listen, if that sounds like anything that you may be interested in, I want you to put in the comments in the chat. That's me. And so now I want us to talk about the power of leverage. This is the other thing that I've learned as a entrepreneur for over 30 years. Here is why you want to leverage because I understand a lot of people have different type of entrepreneurial endeavors, but think about this. If you have the type of business that business cannot generate income, it's not progressing unless you have to be there for it to happen, that means that sometimes you just invested in another job because the whole ideal of business is to be able to have access to unlimited income and to be able to give you some time freedom. So the benefits of leveraging travel and business is that it creates a multiplier effect. I love um, our particular business model because not only do you get paid for the travel that you book, we're going to show you how you can get paid for the travel that you don't book. It is truly a multiplier effect. And then you're going to have enhanced client relationships. So, can you imagine being a salon owner or a barber? Because you know when people sit in your chair, oftentimes they're on their way for business travel, pleasure travel. Can you imagine having your little iPad right there at your station, and now you're able to say, hey, next time you travel, consider booking it for yourself or consider allowing me the opportunity to earn your business. Do you see that enhanced client relationship built seamlessly into what you're already doing? And then it's going to give you the competitive edge. As an executive, as an entrepreneur, it's going to allow you to be able to seamlessly integrate a travel division and many business models to what it is that you're already doing. And so now I'm going to bring it right back over to Lanisha, and she's going to show you some more opportunities to leverage.
Yes, thank you so much. That was so good. I hope you're taking notes and I hope you got the first three because we're going to dive into the next three. Okay. The next benefit of importance of leveraging travel in business is social media and storytelling. Go ahead and put in the chat. What is your favorite social media platform that you use? I definitely want to see that in the chat. My personal favorite, Threads is starting to win me over. I'm going to be honest with you all, but I'm coming back to Instagram. I'm on my way back there. And so social media and storytelling, this is why it is so important, especially if you are in business or you plan to have a business. Like, oh, somebody else is loving Threads too. Yes, I see it. So this is why it is so important if you own a business or if you plan to own a business. It's because number one, you can take it global. We're getting out of our city confines, our local areas, and we're increasing our brand visibility, okay? And brand awareness. How do people know what you do if they don't even know that you exist? So that's why social media is important, number one. Number two, if you're like me, you literally could be on social media for maybe 5 to 10 minutes. And in that span of time, you are going to see someone sharing a picture of somewhere they just went, talking about a dream destination, or sharing one of those reels. Yes, we've all seen them with the bucket list vacations, right? You could see someone saying, hey, I just want to travel, or asking for travel recommendations. Have you seen that before? I definitely have. But now I respond to that a little bit different. Okay. But social media, it does not take you long to see that people are talking about travel on social media. So whether you own a business, I found that you literally can share a picture of a destination and you can include content that's in your niche, and it will help pull individuals in. Because like I said, people want to see, where are you going? What are you talking about? Is it somewhere that they want to go? And so not only that, it will help bring them possibly even to your page, because like I said, we want to increase that brand visibility and awareness. And so this is why it's important that when we're on social media, that we're consistent with what we're posting and that we are actually posting. Let's talk about just showing up, okay? Because once you post that and someone is intrigued enough to click onto your page, what are they going to see? Are you talking about your business? Are you talking about what you do? Is it something that's saying, hey, I want to learn a little bit more about this person? And it starts building that know, like, and trust. And so that's why, man, social media is a game changer. If you are not fully leveraging it in your business, I'm going to challenge you at the end to do so. The next thing that we're going to talk about, and I'm not going to talk about it a lot, are the tax, financial, and incentives. Now, we cannot talk about it because we're not accountants. Okay, we're not CPAs. We're not authorized to necessarily talk about this category, but I want you to know, do you understand the benefits of having and owning a home-based business? I once heard a very wealthy individual say, If individuals don't have a home-based business, they do not understand taxes. And I can very transparently say I was one of those individuals, but I am so glad that I came into the light. If you want to learn more about this area, please get with your get with your tax advisor, your financial advisor, and talk about the benefits of owning a home-based business and how you can leverage that. Okay. And the last thing we want to talk about, continuous learning. Travel is the world is a big classroom. When we travel and we see the world, we see different cultures, we see how other cultures maneuver. It expands our mindset to not only give us new ideas about just life in general. I say it all the time. Every time that I travel, it's like a reset. It's just my mind just opens up to possibilities. I don't know if that's just me. If anybody else is like that, let me know so that I'm not just alone. But when I travel, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm seeing such new things. I'm in a different environment. I'm in a different space. I'm seeing how different people move and how different cultures operate. I'm seeing what they do over here. Is this something that I can utilize in my business? Is there something that I need to tweak in order to go ahead and attract now new potential clients and customers to my business and to my brand? So that is the benefit of travel. It is a classroom. And not only that, it brings innovation with it. And so if you are not traveling, get out there, see the world, because it will definitely show and tell you a lot of things, not only about yourself, but about others and how they move. A real quick example that I'll give and that I'll share is I have a friend, and this friend is in the tech space and in the AI space. They love Tokyo. They would go and visit Tokyo all the time. They ended up moving to Tokyo earlier this year. And let me tell you something and how it changed their business. Can you imagine being in the tech space and the AI space and being immersed in Tokyo culture? Game changer to their business. And so that's why when I say it's so important to travel, because we never know how we can grow, not only ourselves, but our business is so important. And so I'm just going to stop sharing the screen really quickly. We're just going to have a little bit of a Q&A. So I'm going to go ahead and bring back up Coach and my director, Carmen Ray. We definitely want to go in the chat and good morning. Now I see all the faces. I didn't see you all as you were coming in. Hello. Let me see
Fantastic.
here. I'll pass it over to Coach. But if you have any questions, definitely put them in the chat. But I have a question for you. Out of those 6 benefits that we listed, like this, y'all wasn't ready for a pop quiz, but we're about to give it to you. Okay. Out of those 6 benefits that we listed, which one would you say you absolutely could use and leverage more, or just something that you want to learn about more? I definitely want
Hmm.
to see that in the chat. We want to just see, is this a are you picking up what we're putting down? Okay, what could you use and leverage in your business? Whether it was that multiplier effect, because as solopreneurs, we think we have to do everything, right? But no, we want to talk about that
Hmm.
skill. Okay, is it the enhanced client relationship? Could you work better with your could attracting and retention of your clients help you in your business, right? Or is it the competitive advantage, because we want to be able to stand out. Okay. If anybody is in the program, the 40 40, we just talked about positioning. How are we standing out? Is that you? Do you want to learn how to use your social media? Do you need to learn the finances side of the business? Okay. Or do we just need to learn and pick up new trends and innovation? So if any of those 6, if something that you said that I could use, go ahead and put it in the chat and I will pass it over to Coach.
Thank you so much because it's so important, guys, that we see where it can fit. But I know when it's new information, sometimes we don't know what we don't know. So we're going to really encourage you, whoever invited you today, be curious. Be curious because I can certainly tell you when I started 7 years ago, I did not know all of the ins and outs of travel. I never seen myself owning my own home-based travel agency, but I'm here to tell you that 7 years later, I have landed with my team in the top 1% of the company, that we are 120,000 strong. Now we have 120,000 strong. Well, let me tell you, 7 years ago, I remember celebrating 15,000. So I can assure you that what has been created here with this business model it's going to grow anyway. But it'd be so much better if we could grow with you. Look at what we've done without you. Imagine what we could do with you. So you really want to thank the person that invited you to learn more about this opportunity and let them know, say, hey, send me the big picture because that's when we can give you more details and you can really see how you can leverage this opportunity and this amazing next network to go to the next level personally and in your business. So thank you so much for joining us now. If you have any questions, go right ahead and we can get those questions answered.
Yes. And don't be shy. But while we're waiting for the questions, I'm going to put someone on the spot. I don't even know if he's ready, but I'm coming in. I'm coming in because not only I'm interested. And so I would like to bring up Michael Demond just really quickly. If you could share how you are leveraging travel and your love for food, because I'm a foodie girl. Okay. So if you could just go ahead and share with the individuals how you're leveraging travel in that space, I think that would be exciting to hear.
Sure, I can do that. Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday to you. My experience with travel is has spanned some years for some time, but recently I've decided to incorporate travel not only just as a business, but also just as a lifestyle move for me. People are always thinking that I'm in restaurants every day, that I'm traveling the world every day because of the stuff that I post. And I do it quite frequently because I love food. I like trying craft cocktails. I like traveling. One of the things that I love to do in my way to get to know the places that I visit is to try local restaurants, try local spots. And I just love doing that. So one of the things that I did and why I decided to become a travel agency owner was to support my love for foodie culture. Planning group trips, experiences to different destinations, whether it be a cruise, maybe some staycations that I have planned out, just taking people and getting people together to go to different cities and different countries to try food. So it's just exciting to know that I can monetize my eating out. I'm able to earn from getting people together to go out and do stuff that I love to do anyway. So it was just a no-brainer for me to bring that element of the travel business into my lifestyle. I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it.
Thank you so much. And you just put a new spin on it. I said, man, my back is never going to get on big. You said monetizing your food. Oh my goodness. I got excited about that. I shouldn't at this early in the morning, but thank you for that. I needed that. Okay. But my back is not going to get on big until I work through that. So, but we have a fitness coach on here too. I'm coming her way. So, coach, I don't see any questions in the chat. Or if maybe if you want to come off mute and share any of your questions, you're open, but we won't waste
Mhm.
or belabor the time.
Yes, but we just want to thank you guys so much and get back with the person that invited you because they will certainly be able to get your questions answered. And thank you so much for coming to learn more about how you too can be a travelpreneur. Have a fantastic, fantastic weekend. Bye bye.
Have an amazing day.